All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra tutorials channel. I'm your host, Larry, and today I'm going to show you some different ways that we can try and tackle problems on your computer that might be preventing your Steam games from properly launching, and instead they crash or cause a blue screen or a whole bunch of different issues. We're going to try to address some of those today. So with that in mind, the first thing I'm going to offer is something that you're probably going to be annoyed at me saying, which is sometimes you just have to wait and Google it, especially with games that just came out today. The chances that you have a bug that's something hardware related that needs to either get patched or addressed by the community is pretty high. So with that out of the way, the other thing that you can do is you can see if something about your game during a recent update or when you downloaded it got damaged or corrupted. So you can verify the files of your game by simply going into your Steam library, finding the game in question. Let's say Monster Hunter Wilds is having a problem, and I can right click it, and then I can go to properties, and then here in installed files, there is an option down here at the bottom called verify the integrity of game files. So from here, I can give this a click, and what it's going to do is it's going to scan through all of my files associated with Monster Hunter Wilds and try to make sure that they are correct. And what I mean is Steam has a copy of all of the files that you're downloading, or at least what they should look like, so it can compare your files with their records to make sure everything looks correct. Okay, so here you can see it only took a couple minutes for this to scan through. I'm going to go ahead and just, in editing, skip through the bulk of this. But once it's done, it should say, in this case, that everything is fine. But if it wasn't, again, it would start to download anything down here in my Steam library as if it was just updating another game. So the next sort of thing that we'll look at is sometimes games, when you try to launch them, their settings conflict with your graphics settings or some other setting on your computer. And what ends up happening is because of that conflict, it causes the game to crash. A pretty common way that this happens is like with older games. They want to boot the game in like 720p and your monitor is set to 4K. It's going to try to force everything to 720p. It's going to fail, and then it's going to crash. And because it doesn't have a good auto detection feature for newer operating systems, it doesn't know what to do. So the best way to do that is, like, let's say we want to play, I don't know, like Schedule 1. I can go to properties, and then here under launch options, I can type -windowed, and that will force it to launch into windowed mode if it has launch options enabled, which a lot of Steam games do. Or you can type in -SW, which is start windowed. And by forcing it to launch in windowed mode, you get an opportunity to change the settings so that it doesn't forcibly crash because it's trying to force full screen mode the wrong set of settings. And if you're interested in using different launch options to try to troubleshoot things, which is part of why they're there, you can Google a comprehensive list of all of Steam's launch options, which are available on the web. After that, we could kind of double check and see if our installation location, our Steam library folder, is functioning correctly. So if you go to Steam and you click on settings, and then down here under storage, you'll see the location that Steam wants to install all of your games on your hard drive. I actually have 2 install locations. You can have as many as you want. You can literally have one on every drive on your computer. I just like to have multiple drives because sometimes one of my drives fills up with video stuff and I need to use a different one. Whatever the case, sometimes something weird happens under the hood when Windows updates or when Steam updates, and there's a communication error with their installation folder. To fix this, just select whichever one of these your game is on, like let's say mine's on Space, and then you can click over here the settings button, and then you can click repair the library. This will prompt you with a little administrator pop-up. Just click OK and give it administrator pass or permissions, and then it'll go through and it will repair your library, and then oftentimes it'll want to restart your Steam client after it's done repairing. It looks like it doesn't want to do that to me this time, But that's one thing that can cause problems is if it needs to fix something in the installation folder, you can go through and you can repair both of these. It won't hurt any of your games that are already installed. All it'll do is just make sure it's properly talking with Steam so that it can launch your games correctly. The next thing that we can do is still back in our settings section. So go back to Steam in the upper left-hand corner, click Steam, and go to Settings. And inside of Settings, down under Downloads, about halfway down the little list of tabs here in the Settings menu, you have the Downloads tab, and what we're looking for is the download cache. So the last sort of thing that you really want to try to fix a game that won't stop crashing is to reinstall it. And before you want to try doing that, you want to clear the download cache. Now, what is the download cache? When you're downloading a lot of games, a lot of them share the same prerequisite software requirements to be installed on your computer. All the Windows redistributable files, all the frameworks that make the games function, Steam downloads them and then hangs on to a copy so you don't have to constantly re-download them every time you want to install a game. But what if one of those files is broken? That would cause new games to freak out and crash when they try to launch. So to try to fix that, all you have to do is clear the download cache by clicking Clear the Download Cache and Confirm. And that's going to clear out the download cache, restart Steam, and then when it restarts back up, the next time you try to download and install a game, it'll re-download all of those redistributables fresh so that nothing is broken or corrupted. So after you've gone through and cleared your download cache, one thing I might also try before doing a complete reinstall of a game is simply change its installation location. So if you go back to your settings and you go back to your storage section, if you don't already have multiple places where you can install your games, go ahead and create one by clicking on this pull-down window at the top and clicking Add Drive. And then here, you can go down to your PC, and you can click on another hard drive somewhere in this list and select it to build a new installation location for Steam. Then, go ahead and close this. And what we're going to try is, one of the things that's weirdly effective at fixing launch problems in different types of software, not just games, is just installing it to a different location, because maybe something happened and the permissions got messed up, whatever. You can go ahead and click on Properties for like Valheim, and then you can go down to Installed Files, and you can move the install folder. And I can just tell it to go, instead of being installed on my primary hard drive, which it is now, it only gives me one option to move it to my space hard drive, and I can click Move. And all it's going to do is it's just going to move that game and its installation files to the other folder and then technically reinstall it, but it doesn't require you to re-download anything. That might also help you when trying to figure out what's wrong with your game. Other things that might be helpful to try is make sure your graphics drivers are up to date. I know you might be telling me, oh, Larry, I just reinstalled that the other day. A lot of times there are literally bugs that happen on launch, especially for big AAA titles, where NVIDIA or AMD will release a patch specifically for that game and some weird bug happening with that game. So go ahead and give it a re-download, or like wake up tomorrow and check it again if you're still having problems and see if there's an update for your graphics drivers, especially because NVIDIA is pretty good about putting those out pretty quickly, and see if that might help you as well. And then finally, the very last methodology is reinstall your game and see if that helps. And then, of course, at that point, you're just going to have to keep going back and Googling the issue and seeing if anybody has a solution for that specific problem. Watch a couple other videos that claim to fix it, and that's about all I can suggest for you. So I hope one of these solutions helps. I've been your host, Larry. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody, and have a good one.